Hello viewers, today we'll solve A-level mathematics. So under that, we'll just look at the issue of finding the discriminant of a quadratic equation and also the type of the solution of a given quadratic equation. So there are some properties as well that you need to know about discriminants. So if you remember, the quadratic formula method, it goes like x is equal to negative b plus or minus, that is the square root of that is b squared minus 4ac there, then over t 2a. So here the discriminant is what we have inside the square root. That's what we call the discriminant. So here the discriminant is actually equal to b squared minus 4ac. That's what we call the discriminant here. So whenever the discriminant is greater than 0, okay, so if you find that the discriminant is greater than 0, or the other way to say is that if the discriminant that you're getting is a positive value, that will tell you that the type of the solution or the nature of the solutions that you're going to have, you're going to get what? You're going to get two real what? Solutions. That's what you're going to get. Then if it's the opposite, let's say the discriminant that you're getting is less than 0, then what you need to know is you're going to have what? You're going to have, if the discriminant is less than 0, what you're going to have is two complex what? Solutions. Okay, so you're going to have two complex what? Solutions. Then if the discriminant is equal to what? 0, then this will tell you that what you're going to have, it is one what? One real solution. That's what it will tell you. So basically, these are some of the properties that you need to know under what? Discriminants. So if the discriminant is greater than 0, which is a positive value that you're getting, then the nature of the solutions, the solution that you're going to have, it will be, you're going to get two real solutions. Then if the discriminant is less than 0, then what you're going to have is two complex what? Solutions. Then the last one is when the discriminant is just equal to 0, what you're going to have is one real what? Solution. You're going to have just one value of x. That's what this will tell you. So when you look at our question, which says find the discriminant of each of the following quadratic equations and state the types of what? The solutions of the equation. So we have this question is requesting for two things. Number one, the question is asking us to find the discriminant. The number two, it is also asking us to state the type of the solution of the equation. So we'll start with our part 1, which is x what? Squared minus what? 6x plus what? 10, which is equal to 0. So we know that here a is equal to 1, then b is equal to negative 6, then our c is equal to what? 10. Then the discriminant is equal to what? B squared minus 4ac. So the discriminant here will be equal to open, b is negative 6, so we'll substitute, then we say squared minus 4, then a is 1, then c is what? 10 there. So this will give us what? Negative 6 is squared, this will give us positive 36, minus 4 times 1 times 10, this will give us 40. Then 36 minus 40, this will give us negative what? This will give us negative 4 there. So we can see that the discriminant is equal to negative 4. That's the discriminant. So this negative 4 is less than what? 0. So meaning that when you solve for x there, what you're going to have will be two complex what? Two complex solutions. That's what this will tell us. Then our part 2 now, what we have is x squared plus so it's x squared minus 6x plus what, 9. This is equal to 0. So here we can see that still again the discriminant is b squared minus 4ac. So the discriminant here will be equal to, open, b is negative 6, we substitute, squared minus 4, what is a, 1, then c is positive 9 there. So the discriminant will be negative 6 squared, this will be 36, minus, then 4 times 9, this will be 36. So the discriminant here will be equal to a 0. So like I said, if the discriminant is equal to 0, then the type of the solution will be, we're going to have one real solution. That's what we're going to get there. Then moving to part 3. So our part 3, what we have on part 3 is x squared minus 6x plus, that is 8. This is equal to 0. So the discriminant is equal to b squared minus 4ac. Then the discriminant here will be, open, b is negative 6, then squared minus 4, what is a1, then here c is 8. So here the discriminant will be positive 36 minus 4 times 8, this will give us 32. Then here the discriminant is equal to what? The discriminant here that we're getting is positive 4, which is greater than what? 0. So here the type of the solution will be what? 2 complex what? I'm sorry. Here, since the discriminant is a positive number, what we're going to get is, it will be 2 real what? Real solutions. That's what we are going to get for this our question. Thank you.